Okay, we are at 786 11th Avenue. Here's the driveway right here. We want to get all these weeds out of here eventually. It's going to take some time, but we can get her done. Over here, just weeding. We will be putting mulch in this bed right here and then along where those little like boxwood things are. Dominique's going to be putting rock in these beds, so we'll just have to check every time for weeds. We're going to be installing mulch along here, all in the front. And then just weeding. Make sure we're keeping the sedum here. Sometimes it can look like a weed, but we just want to make sure that we're not pulling that out because she planted a lot and wants it nice and thick. So just weeding. Again, she has a lot of ground cover that I think sometimes people mistake for weeds, so let's make sure that we're not pulling that out, especially because she put a lot of time and money into it. Weeding in this front bed, weeding along here. There's gonna be a lot of weeds in here that we'll need to get done. We'll only be here weekly for a few hours, so if we can log where we worked and where we should work next in the next week, that would be awesome, just so we aren't just doing the same thing every time. Make sure we don't pull this ground cover. It sometimes looks like this weed, but it's a ground cover. We will also be doing mulch just along in this corner, but we're not filling this whole bed right here, if that makes sense. Then again, just weeding back here, making sure we don't pull this out, right there, you can see that. And then still just weeding, and we will be putting soil or mulch right in this bare area, and then a little bit throughout here and around this bend, and then that will go all the way from here to about like where that bed ends. That's where mulch is going. Just making sure again that we're weeding everything out. She has a lot of creeping Jenny in here, so make sure you're not pulling that. We want it to spread. And let's see here. Again, there are just so many weeds that we need to keep up on. She's hoping that the mulch can kind of prevent that from coming up as much. Make sure we're getting all these guys pulled out. We're not putting mulch on this like hill area other than this bare spot right there. And then no mulch up there. I don't think we're putting any mulch up in the beds up there.